fellow gamers, and welcome back to another episode of the Wright Attorney Trilogy. Now, last episode we walked through some studios and, found some great evidence, but now we get to, do a trial. So, Crash, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, well, let's do it to it.
Oh, sorry. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4.
Oh, well, boy. Oh, there you go. Our best friend Edgeworth is here.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Really?
Impossible? I think
wearing
not.
his costume? Why would he be wearing his costume for that? The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. Will it?
Really?
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Oh, great.
Oh, boy.
Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with a guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area.
Okay.
The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. False.
Only 3 people here? I think not.
The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. Huh.
Really?
Really? All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. And what about the person at the gate? Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to the Studio 1.
Okay.
Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. I'm reading too fast that I can't keep up. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff come to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. How were they even able to begin to deduce that?
Exactly. I never understood it.
The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest with the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to the whole thing again? Hell no. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record.
It's surprising it wasn't already added to the court record, but whatever, Your Honor. This case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand.
Do we really, really want to?
Will the witness declare her name? No!
Old bag.
Oh, wait, we'll actually finally figure out her name.
Oh my god. It's hideous.
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? Oh, great, here we go. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
How old is she, bruh? She's like 70 years old.
Your name, please.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. Edgeworth amongst the real
Edgeworth off guard. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
I don't want to call you
no,
Grandma.
Your actual fucking name.
That's
your name, please.
That's what I'm saying. This is ridiculous, bruh.
See, that face needs to be a part of, that face needs to be a part of the thumbnail.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name.
Why? Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Is it your actual name? So just call me Grandma.
Shut the fuck up.
Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Yo, Edgeworth.
Objection sustained. I'm glad we agree on that. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
That's what I'm saying.
That was amazing. Now she's getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we could get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yeah, see, sorry, no. Yeah, see, great, now I'm choking on my own spit. Yeah, see, I was.
Yep. That sounds like something that she did.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you?
I mean, that's what she said, right?
You know your stuff, dearie.
I mean...
Well, at least her flirting with the judge makes more sense. Somewhat.
I mean, but like, how old even is she still?
I have no idea. Why is she called Wendy Oldbag?
I don't know.
You may begin your testimony.
Please. She sure is one hell of an old bag. That's what I'm saying, Phoenix.
I'm glad we agree on something. Witness's account. Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's do it.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Really?
Yeah.
Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I know what we're pressing first.
Yeah.
I was at the main gate from then until 5. And then you left the scene of the crime. Now, the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by at me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was headed toward the studio. In full costume?
In full costume.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. My favorite time? Cross-examination. Like, do we present this? Here, let's just check this. Photo taken at 2 exactly.
I mean,
here, let's press this first.
Well, we should probably press it.
You saw Mr. Powers.
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny?
Okay.
How interesting. Nick, this is your chance!
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him!
Now, was it really? Because, according to this evidence I have right up here, let's present this.
Hit her while she's down.
Let's do this. Let me get this straight, old bag. or Mrs. Oldbag, you've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the photo or this man in the photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
Look at it.
What is this exactly?
No other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Old Tokyo, yeah. Mrs. Oldbag. Is this Mr. Powers, or this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny?
Did your mama teach you any sense?
Any sense? Anyone can plainly see that that's Powers, right? Look at Powers in the stand. No, they can't.
There you go, Edgeworth.
You're seeing the problem with your logic. Well, I mean, I wonder. Sure.
Here, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I mean, it does, but you know.
He isn't the one in the photo, Crash. Come on, you know this.
That. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, I can clearly tell by those gray hairs on your face.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man? He's a goddamn judge. Of course I have proof. Uh-oh.
Do you really have proof? I mean, what? Huh?
Huh?
Even Edward is surprised.
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should all be ashamed, all of you.
We're all in the court of law. It's kind of our job to be nosy.
Anyway, I showed you that photo to the young detective.
Okay.
You left your stand. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Whew.
Well, it seems the detective you keep hiring is stupid.
Well, Old Windbag has left Edward speechless. She's really good at this.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
Witness testimony.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Yeah. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. He didn't say anything about that. Now look at that picture. You see, he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? You failed to mention
or maybe since you were there in the background, you saw him sprain his leg, so whenever you eventually wanted to, for some reason, go kill Jack Hammer, you decided to make it look like he had a limp in your leg.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Is she gonna whine about that?
I don't know. She got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Let's do this cross-examination.
Press everything.
Yeah,
Whippersnapper!
Damn. Hey, I haven't even said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said said it is. Shut up, Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I agree with Edgeworth on this.
I think Edgeworth has met his match. The morning during the run-through action scene, I trip and fall.
Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! It's almost like he's an actual person underneath that.
It's like people can make mistakes, you know.
So Powers sprained his ankle. That helps make it better for him, of course. I'm surprised you care. You helped make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. Okay, Grandma.
What?
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Yes.
Yes, please do.
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, huh? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue your testimony.
Alright. Huh. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a look at that picture again. You sure that's not just like... So he was walking strangely because he was injured. Or
why
wait,
would he
actually...
be walking at all? It does look like he was dragging his foot.
I see.
See? And you didn't trust me, whippersnapper! Can you please stop calling me that?
It's like, it's not even good.
That seems like a very specific detail, honestly. I mean, specific details are what we're here for, but even then. How would you put two and two together?
Still, you can look at this and you can't look at this and say it's Mr. Powers.
Why would he go there before 5 in his full outfit? Yes, but only Mr. Powers would have been dragging his leg. He has a point. It does seem quite likely that it was Powers.
There's gotta be more to this. I'd better keep pressing her. What else is there to press?
Let's just press everything and see what happens. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. Is that why he had the spear? He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus the nap.
Better, he was just tired. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay. Anything we can present? Look at the victim's chest. Yeah, there's nothing. Huh, okay.
Broke one of the props, it was a big mess.
Let's just press it.
That's
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear. It's a prop?
His samurai spear, the murder weapon.
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. It doesn't look taped together.
Well, it does. Yeah. You see like that tape, like a leg around like the.
How low budget is this show?
Very. I mean, no one cares. There's all the scenes take place at night anyway. That strikes me as significant as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record.
Break of the shaft has been mended with duct tape. Then how would that could have been the murder weapon?
Let's just present her with this.
I don't think the music.
Yeah, Your Honor. That statement. Wait, no, wrong.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory. I told you to try pressing everything.
I thought I pressed everything though. Apparently his sprained ankle pretty bad. He broke one of the props.
He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. I saw Powers trip and fall. Yes, that morning during the run through of the action scene. Did we press that?
No. Who was present at the run through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. Why do you keep calling him that? And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing.
Were you really?
Not doing your job?
What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run through then. Wait, we already pressed this. Yeah. So that won't change. Power ship and fall. We press this. We press this. We press this. Oh.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... Oh. There's this steel samurai costume now. How interesting.
That is a good question.
Actually, well, we couldn't find it.
Really?
We're looking, though.
Probably at someone's house. Or maybe it's in like the... Maybe it's in like a office owned by like the security lady.
Anyway, that's not important. I think it's important.
It's very
the judge
important.
thinks it's important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. Who could have been wearing the costume?
Mm-hmm.
And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I'm not sure about clear, but okay.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure? You sure?
Object.
Alright, here.
I like objecting people.
Yeah, let's object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that the photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Yeah, he could have gone under the camera. We have to consider that possibility also.
Yeah.
Stop doing the Sonic thing. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor.
With what?
Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
Fine.
No need to ask twice.
Here we go again.
Oh, more. Witness's account continued. Okay. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? True. The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Okay. Wait a second. So if only people who walked through the camera would have been seen, then wouldn't it have taken multiple pictures of everyone walking in and out of the gate? But they were all gone, so that means that you deleted it. Okay.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Even he doesn't believe it's Will. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Exactly, yes. Oh, same. Either way.
Alrighty. No one else went there. Really?
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in.
People can hot gates.
Into the camera.
Exactly.
Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Really?
Press everything, you know. Are you sure?
Oh my god. The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny.
Oh my god. Oh.
You let him have it, edgy boy. How do you know his name?
Edgy boy? Oh, I hate everything.
Hey, then, make sure his boss. Well, you know what I mean.
I love this game. All the windbag has a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting about them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Okay, let's press more things. Let's press that.
Sure.
There's only really 4 sentences
How do
in the
you
testimony.
know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. So you were distracted. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
About it being, I see Detective Gumshoe share his fellow officers' fondness for donut or fondness.
The only person I saw go to the studio before them was Will Powers. Really? I say we press that and just see what happens.
Yeah. So that's it for the testimony. This
Okay. 2 p.m. Let's press that.
Wait, no, but we already pressed this.
No, I don't remember pressing that. He's dragging one leg.
Dragging one leg,
Let's check the guide map, maybe? Just check it.
Dressing room employee main gate, dressing room. Huh. I see. Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Maybe someone could have gone in from Studio 2? I got nothing.
Yeah, maybe someone from Studio 2, I'm not sure. No one else went there.
No one else went there, the only person I saw.
Let's just press this again. What about before you got the guard station?
Yeah. Press this.
Yeah, all that. Okay.
Not to mention.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see what we did press. We pressed that. 2:30. That. Did we press that?
Let's see. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passing by it. Passed by it at all.
So it's one of these or nobody suspicious looking. Right. So we have to keep on pressing this.
Almost no power.
Are you absolutely sure? No.
No, they're just saying the same thing again.
Wait, suspicious. Okay.
I told you we didn't press that.
What about before you got? Oh, yeah, we already pressed this.
That.
Yeah, so. I don't know what else we could do. I guess. Are you sure?
Yeah, no.
Huh. I just don't know. I guess we just present something.
The time of death. Did we press that? I'm
not sure. How do you know that?
Eh? Didn't I just explain?
Yeah, young detective.
Wait, so he said the second thing was suspicious looking. No, the last thing.
Wait.
The second thing she said no one was suspicious looking.
Yeah, but like that we have we have to press to get it.
Yeah, I know. Press R1. Let me just suspicious looking pass by at all.
Man, we have nothing.
The photo?
We can't present. We can't present anything.
We should probably actually save here. Thinking about we should save at this point.
Yeah, probably. So you want to just like go around like presenting stuff?
Yeah, I think we should present the guide map or something. No.
I mean, we could at least try.
We could probably present the photo there. Because I'd say that's suspicious looking.
There's only photo. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Oh, yeah, we did it, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir, Sonny.
So whenever anyone passed by, it automatically take the picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it was also true that the computer in the guard station records all the security cam data.
There we go. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
The very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back, the photo printed says the words October 15th, 2 p.m. photo 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is about the end. Where is the photo where it says photo 2?
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data from one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Oh, we're still good at our job, Crash.
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
She did it? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. What could have erased the data from that for that other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady herself. Or with access. Yeah, the security lady. Yeah, I did it.
Me? You watch your mouth, Mr. Snapper.
No, because I'm
the person I saw that day was Powers. Then who could have been the other person?
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean. Really? Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want you, but I don't know what this means either. Somehow you are! You're a whippersnapper too! You just noticed that now? Oh?
Okay.
Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Old Bag? Ah, that's right! I just remembered something.
Really?
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai?
You might be the smartest man on planet Sheen.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
Or maybe it is that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
He looks so pissed off. Alright, let's do it.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldback, this is the first I've heard of this.
Yeah, because she saw
me. He's annoyed. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Man.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. Oh, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this.
Yeah.
Okay. Who are we pressing?
Well, I know, cross-examination. Well, we obviously gotta press to her.
Wait. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking. Why would you do that?
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
The most part. For the most part. This is the murder trial. This is a murder trial, Mrs. Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers' photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Well,
what the photo is?
who in the heck was in this photo you erased?
Humph, a fanboy. Could it have been them?
Fanboy!
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
Why would the fuck would they be there, and why would you let them in?
Why would you let them in? I got information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. Why would you let them in? They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Gross.
Why do you know this?
Oh. The grate has been loose for a while. Why would you go through there? It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
Is the grave even that, like, big? They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids. So on the photo that you erased.
It was a boy, probably second or third grade.
What? Why the
become
fuck?
very fucking concerned.
Why the fuck was he there, bro? Like, you mean like a 9-year-old kid just walking alone?
Anyone else concerned about this?
What? Why the fuck was he there? You didn't try to you didn't try to like stop him or anything. You just let his ass walk by.
Let me get this straight.
Isn't that like illegal?
You saw two people pass by the gates on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade. And you let him roam about.
Yeah, you are.
Well, we see his type there every day. No one else is concerned about this. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
The gate.
A boy in second or third grade? I assumed it would be hard, for not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. How do you know that? Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
But how did he get into the what?
Nick, what's going on? I have no clue.
Exactly.
I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess.
What?
I want the defense of the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Yeah, that's probably good.
She's gonna whine about the fact that how is it vital information?
That's what I'm saying,
October
bro.
18th, 11:08 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
So, Crash, what are we thinking so far? You think we already know who did? Oh, look at this, Mr. Powers.
Hey, look, it's woman. Yes.
Tell me straight, you were really in the dressing room. You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping. Honest. You appear to be stuttering. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. You didn't notice that anyone took it? What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't.
I
Wait.
couldn't imagine anyone want to steal a Steel Samurai costume.
They're fanboys. Wait.
So, where does this leave me?
Wait. So if there were 8-year-old fanboys, don't you think they would want to steal something like that or like take it? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now.
Nick! What are we going to do?
First, we play for more time. Well, we'll start targeting someone else who could have conceivably have done it.
Hey! Who would that be?
Oh.
So long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot.
Uh-oh. You don't sound very optimistic.
Oh, trust me, I'm very not optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick! It's time! 5 minutes already?
That is
5 minutes
not
is longer than you think.
exactly. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Crash.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. We need to stall. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. No?
Oh, okay.
The photo we do have may not be hard evidence.
I see.
But there is still no one else that could have committed that crime. Okay. Oh god. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
I say no, because I'm a lawyer. And I do lawyer things like saying hell nah.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution claim. There is another person who could have committed the crime.
Oh no.
Well, what are we gonna make up some bullshit?
Order.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, I'm gonna have to say, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent.
Well, who was
Sounds
it?
like we're gonna have to save. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
All right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
Obviously. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? We need to save here.
Obviously, we save, and then we say it was the fucking security lady.
Okay.
It was the security lady, Whitney Oldbag.
Oh.
The Steel Samurai Dragon is like in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning injury. Maybe because they have been watching the action scene run through. There was only one other person that Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury, other than Powers and Hammer would know about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag. Well, we're doing it.
What? Whippersnapper?
Yeah, whippersnappers are about to.
What do you have to say to that, Mr. Judge?
Exactly.
Order! Is this true, Old Bag? She's gonna play dumb. Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bags to you! I think not.
His Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into Studio 1 to see the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? To pose as
Simple,
someone
Your
else.
Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in costume, she could put the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
It's not rocket science. Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up at an objection at some new damaging evidence?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Do you also want her arrested?
I mean, I would too, bro. I hate her.
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
Clearly.
Wow! What? What's that supposed to mean? It means he has nothing to say.
Everybody hates you.
Oh, so you all think I did it, isn't that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to
Press
take
further.
this whole thing. Obviously.
Don't give Granny a break.
The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mrs. Oldbeck's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forgot Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed. That's what I was questioning, but I
That
guess
did
to the
it.
point.
Now, Winmag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Wait just a minute! I think we're gonna have hard feelings. What about the other person who went to the studio? The 10-year-old child?
The 10-year-old child.
The boy! The one whose photo I erased! He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter! It kinda matters. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops! Yeah, it seems like you would.
But why would he kill one of his favorite why would he kill one of his favorite characters in his favorite
because he's
TV
the bad
show?
guy. Because he's the bad guy.
He's 10 years old!
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and means your eldest day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Oh. Proof? Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright.
I plan to show it to you.
You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder?
Oh yeah, you need a key card to enter into Studio
Yeah.
1. Yeah, wait, that's actually the scene of murder, as we all know, is Studio 1. However, you need a key card to enter in Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a key card?
I see. Well, would the witness like to comment on this? Murph! Murph?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. Is it over? This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Oh.
Oh, dope.
Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy... What was her name? Something old bag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue.
Yep.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Hey, we
Well,
did
that
it,
just
guys.
happened.
Yeah.
Wait a second! What have you got to say? I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree! Me! I'm talking!
Let me fucking
No
go.
one wants you to talk!
Exactly.
Oh, great. Stop the presses! The windbag wants to talk! Miss Old Bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there was something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about.
By whom?
Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
And
oh
I
my
thought,
God, this episode won't end.
And I thought I was done.
My lips were sealed by the detective, wasn't it? Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Oh. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. So you got rid of the evidence for them. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? They told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me of not letting them get away scot-free... Point made.
So then tomorrow we can do something about
What's
that.
bag? This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
To keep her
Because
job.
she was told not to talk about it. Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of old bag.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Oh my God.
This game won't end.
Bro, let me go. I don't care.
Why would they want you to keep quiet about that? Some other people at the studios on the day of the murder.
Exactly.
Specify. Honestly.
So you were told not to talk.
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Because she was told not to talk. Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Can you specify?
Who are these people? What? Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters. Yeah?
The director.
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
Oh. The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. We didn't go over there.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2?
Yeah, on the map. Well, if you look at the guide map. Here it is.
Man.
You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
Well, that's useful.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Hmm.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked my questions, but continue. Did we continue cross-examining or do we take a break?
I say we continue cross-examining, see if we can force just a little more out of there.
Okay.
They said they had nothing to do with it.
Why would they do that?
day.
So they were actually in the studio.
Yes, the whole day. When they heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. You should. I'll kill this woman, I swear it.
Yo, you can't do that. That's illegal. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. He's really left him hanging on this one.
If you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Interesting.
Them?
Them.
Who are these people? Okay.
I just restarted from the beginning.
The director? Ah, actually, oh.
Yeah, this is just the same thing again. We just started right back at the beginning of the testimony.
Yeah, right, there was an employee. Alright.
I didn't expect that to happen.
All
I think
right,
I've already asked all the questions.
Yeah, here. So I'm guessing it's take a break.
Yeah. I don't think
Your Honor.
I don't think I got anything else to say.
We'll learn these other on the day in question. The director and the proceeded. The director and the producer. I cannot speak today. I swear. And some bigwigs were all present. Okay. Well, we know that. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
There you go.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Finally.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, we're so
October 18th, 1:04 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Why should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So Nick, have we figured out just who was in that steel samurai costume? What do you think? Could it really have been the old windbag?
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think it was her, really. I'm starting to think that less, too. Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her.
Never. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusations. Okay, let's go down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Yes! We're done!
That lasted way longer than I expected.
Way longer.
Mainly just with the accusation. Well, not even just with the accusation.
Here, oh wait, no, we can actually leave? That is great. Get me out of here. Alright, well, if y'all did like today's episode of the Phoenix Wright Attorney Trilogy, then, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to never miss another one to get also send a million videos that post once almost every single week. Without further ado, Crash, you have anything else to say before we leave?
That part of the chapter went longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, but either way,
maybe the next time will be shorter.
Yeah, let's hope. But anyway, without further ado, thank you guys for watching. See you guys, and goodbye, my good old fellow gamers.